So, Walter, that's Long John Denim Blog. He asked me for my thoughts on Amsterdam Denim Days. So, here they are. They are awesome, each and every one of them. You should go. Even if you hate denim, you should go anyway, because afterwards you're going to love denim. But I guess Walter is looking for a little bit more than just that. Right, so what exactly are the Amsterdam Denim Days? Well, it's pretty much all in the name. It is a few days, once or twice a year, that are dedicated to denim in the city of Amsterdam. You see, a few years ago, Amsterdam decided to make itself the denim capital of the world. And there really are quite a number of big players based either in Amsterdam or surrounding Amsterdam. There's G-Star, there's Denham, there's Pepe jeans, there's Tommy Hilfiger and Calvin Klein. I believe they're somehow connected. What else is there? Benzak Denim Developers, my personal favorite. Who else? Yeah, I think even when the Denim Days started, I'm pretty sure that at least Levi's Vintage Clothing, when it was under Miles Johnson, I'm pretty sure they were based in Amsterdam as well. I mean, there was even a jean school set up that was going to train up the next generation of denim designers. Yeah, and with all this, there was also a trade show, a denim fabric trade show called Kingpins that ran once or twice a year, where the denim brands from all over the world could go and pick their denim fabrics for the coming season. So I think it's pretty fair that Amsterdam decided to call itself the denim capital of the world. And Amsterdam Denim Days, it grew out of all of this. It really is a mecca for anybody and everybody who's even got a passing interest in denim. It's not just for like the deep dyed and blue denim heads. There's something for everybody there. The first time that I went was 2015. I think it started 2014, but I finally showed up 2015. See, there's me and Len, we're just hanging out, and I was, God, we were young back then and I was thin. But anyway, I remember just being so surprised about how many like-minded people that this festival just brought together. It was fantastic. I mean, yeah, I had my little denim clique in Berlin. I was doing the whole Denim Hunters thing with Thomas, but all of this stuff was online. It was very, very detached. So to have all of these people together that I'd admired for so long and that I'd looked to for so long, it was just, it really blew me away. And aside from, I think, one time, I've been back each and every year. You see, Denim Days have managed to achieve something that a lot of these festivals for fashion have completely failed to. They've actually created a very successful business-to-consumer event. Quite a few big names have tried this. I mean, even Zalando, like a couple of years ago, they bought over the bread and butter name when the sort of business-to-business trade show fell down. And then they tried to rehash this into business-to-consumer event because there was so much interest from the public about what bread and butter really was. It didn't really work. Even when they sort of tagged it onto Lollapalooza in Berlin, it didn't really come off in an authentic way. And so I think they ran 2 or 3 of them, and yeah, they kind of flopped. And as far as I know, there's no plans to try and redo this. But I think that they fell short because simply saying, okay, this is a fashion festival, what does that really mean? I mean, what does it really bring? What does it really bring to the brands that are at this festival? And what does it bring to the consumer that is taking part or visiting this festival? A little short-lived hype, maybe, but not a lot more. And yeah, the public, so the consumer part of this business consumer festival, didn't really get behind the idea, so the whole concept was pretty short-lived, as was the hype behind it. But Denim Days has been running for 7 years now. And I think that the reason that they have succeeded where others have failed is because they create a space for that community. It is a very focused community. It's not as fragmented as just saying, okay, this is a fashion festival, this is a denim festival. And the longer I'm in the denim game, the more I realize that it really is a community. And this community, it's not hype-based. It is fashion-based for sure, but just by the nature of denim, it's not as transitory as some fashion can be, and some hype behind that fashion can be. So just by that, there's always something for this community to come back to discover, to come together around. And Amsterdam Denim Days has another quality that has impressed me right from the get-go. And that's the way that it's an all-inclusive festival. There is something for everybody there. It's not cliquey in the slightest. It's just a place for anyone and everyone who loves denim. From the guy that's wearing like the really hard stonewash, acid wash jeans to the guy that's wearing like brand new, raw, rigid Ironhearts. They're all welcome and they're all happy to be there. Right, but okay, so what actually happens there? Aside from a bunch of grown men staring at the back of each other's knees and their crotches. I'm really not kidding, that happens quite a lot. Well, aside from that stuff, there's also quite a lot of stuff going on that's going to teach you a lot about denim. Denim Days was the first time that I ever witnessed denim mills stepping out from behind the curtain. I mean, yeah, traditionally, denim mills were always more than 1 degree, several degrees removed from the consumer. But this is changing a lot. Denim brands are standing with and standing behind the mills that they source their denim from. A lot of this has been driven recently by the sustainability conversation, but it means that a lot of these mills are making a much better, much bigger effort to engage the end consumer and to give the end consumer a peek behind the curtain. So learning about indigo dyeing, learning about the processes, learning about samphorization, learning the different processes of weaving denim, the different weights of denim. All of this was included in parts of the festival. And several denim mills, they brought one particular aspect to the festival, one particular aspect of the process. Candiani, they brought an entire shuttle loom up to the festival, which would run for about 30 seconds at a time because it was so bloody loud. And then I think Surti, they set up an indigo dyeing workshop, which was actually pretty hilarious. When you were out and about in Amsterdam after the show, you could tell the guys that had been to the show because they're running around with blue hands. There was a market there as well where the brands could sell their wares, and there was also some really, really nice vintage there. I mean, somehow I managed to exercise quite a lot of self-control because I could have gone broke. Okay, what else? Well, the biggest brands had some space, actually quite a lot of space, to create their own little branded world in some of the halls, which was actually really, really interesting. It was interesting to see the difference in the consumer perception, or certainly me as a consumer, my perception of a brand versus the brand's perception of itself when it's given an opportunity to present itself in that way. And having this concentrated all in this one hall, you get an overview that you're not going to get anywhere else. I mean, you're dotting between the nudie stand, the Tommy Hilfiger stand, the Wrangler stand, the Lee stand, to Kings of Indigo, to Denham. You just see the sheer breadth of what is possible in denim, and you get an understanding of how important this fabric is to so many people. Right, but to bring it back to the core here, because this is something I really, really want to drive home. Amsterdam Denim Days is a demonstration of the strength of the community that is surrounding denim. Through this one event, I have met people that, without exaggeration, have shaped my career, have shaped my personal life, have shaped my outlook. I met Len from Benzak Denim Developers there. I met Samuel Trotman, I met Kelly Harrington, I met Mohsen from Endrime, I met Tony from Kings of Indigo, Jason Denham from Denham, Katsu from Momentaro, Andrew Orlow, who's like the kingpin of kingpins, that fabric show I was talking about earlier. Menno and Rudy from Tenue Denims, Amy Levington, Annie Wells from Simply Suzette. I even met Adriano Goldschmidt there once. I mean, we didn't hang, but you know, we met, we talked. The point here is this. The point I'm trying to make here is that nowhere else on earth that I know of, nowhere else on earth that you're going to find this many people under one roof that have shaped this denim community, that have shaped the world of denim, and actually just shaped the world of fashion. And it's happening again. It had a small break. There was something about some bug or something, but finally it's coming back. And yeah, I'm excited. Like, I can tell you, I'm a lot excited. Like, I can't wait. It's planned to be happening in April 2022, and I've already booked my train. So I'm gonna see you guys there, right? Okay, just in case, because I think this has sounded a lot like a paid advertisement. It wasn't. They didn't pay me a cent for this. Guys, if you want to pay me a cent for this, you can pay me several cents for this. Anyway, listen guys, I'm just excited. That's all this is.